hey, I didn't see you there. Salutations. It's my lovely wife, Mary Ann.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Alright, today we're gonna talk to you about ectoplasm.
The children are sleeping, dear.
Pish posh, Mary Ann. The children are old enough.
No,
You need to know.
if you insist, Mary. We've been hearing a lot of speculation about it recently, haven't we, dear?
Yeah, we're all ears.
Yeah, and we've discovered this book which tells the fascinating story of ectoplasm.
It all started a long time ago.
They say ectoplasm is a seemingly lifelike substance, solid or vaporous, in nature that allegedly exudes from the body of the medium and can be transformed into materialized limbs, faces, or even entire bodies of spirits. Basically, ectoplasm is a medium through which spirits can become visible.
Around the 1930s, there were a few keratins exposed for preparing their own ectoplasm during a seance. Despite this, there have been many claims by people during seances to have seen and witnessed real ectoplasm moving organically as though it were alive. This itself would be impossible to fake.
In 1931, the London Spiritual Alliance examined Helen Duncan's methods and revealed that the ectoplasm was made of cheesecloth. She'd swallow, then regurgitate it. Duncan was persuaded to swallow a tablet of methylene blue before one of her seances to outrule any chance of it being a trick.
Methylene blue is used as a dye or staining agent to make certain bodily fluids and tissues easier to view during surgery or an X-ray or other diagnostic exam.
At that seance, no ectoplasm appeared. Harry Price, director of the National Laboratory of Psychical Research, was skeptical of Duncan and had her perform a number of test seances. When Price requested to do an X-ray, Duncan refused. Price recalls the events as follows. She refused to be X-rayed. Her husband went up to her and told her it was painless. She jumped up and gave him a smashing blow on the face, which sent him reeling. Then she went for Dr. William Brown, who was present. He dodged the blow. Mrs. Duncan, without the slightest warning, dashed out into the street, had an attack of hysteria, and began to tear her seance garment to pieces. She clutched at the railings and screamed and screamed. Her husband tried to pacify her. It was useless. We got her back into the laboratory, and at once she demanded to be X-rayed. In reply, Dr. William Brown turned to Mr. Duncan and asked him to turn out his pockets. He refused and would not allow us to search him. There is no question that his wife had passed him the cheesecloth in the street. There are still many who believe her ectoplasm and seances and overall work as a medium are all authentic.
Her opponents condemned her mediumship out of hand.
while her supporters took up the opposite position. Any suspicious aspects of the Duncan mediumship, such as the endoplasmic drapery that resembles cheesecloth, were glossed over by her followers in the interest of producing a wholly idealized picture of her life and mediumship. That's all for today, kids. Marianne, what are you doing, you silly goose?
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed
Falling asleep.
So remember, kids, follow the golden rule. Treat others the way that you want to be treated. Think before you speak. And then, love your parents, love your vegetables, love your country.
Now with that dang Obama running it though, am I right?
And if you'd like to speak to us again and ask us any questions you have about ectoplasm or anything else that has been on your young, creative, curious minds as young Americans, you can see us on Friday, May the 31st at the National Republican Convention in Washington, D.C.
Farewell and good night.